What if Kim Soo-Hyun's recent courtroom triumph wasn't just a win for justice, but a quiet testament to unwavering love? That's the question fans are now asking, as the spotlight begins to shift away from the headlines and toward the subtle, steady presence of Kim Ji-won. After months of public pressure and relentless speculation, Kim Soo-Hyun has finally cleared his name. The charges are dropped, the smear campaign is crumbling, and for the first time in a long while, he's not just legally free, he looks lighter, more at peace. But behind the legal saga lies another story, told not in statements or press conferences, but in quiet moments, a story that just might be about love, the kind that doesn't need to be shouted to be felt. While the cameras were pointed at courtrooms and lawyers, Kim Ji-won remained quietly by his side. No big declarations, no dramatic shows of solidarity, just presence. According to whispers from those close to them, she was there through the toughest stretches, visiting in private, checking in, offering quiet reassurance when the world felt like it was closing in. They've never confirmed a relationship hand. Maybe they never will, but sometimes it's the unsaid things that say the most. The way their public appearances seem timed, the way their outfits complement each other, the way their silences seem to echo in harmony. It doesn't feel coincidental, it feels intentional and deeply personal. It's impossible not to think back to that unforgettable moment in one of their dramas, when his character asked, "Would you stay even if the world turned against me?" And hers replied, "Even if the world ends." Back then, it was just a line in a script, but now it feels like a quiet reflection of something real, a promise not spoken, but lived. And that's what's drawing fans in. Not the romance of it, but the loyalty. The quiet, enduring kind of support that doesn't demand attention. It just is. But the story doesn't end with Soo-Hyun's cleared name. In fact, a new storm is gathering. Several top brands have filed lawsuits demanding nearly 7.3 billion won in damages. His legal team has called these claims baseless, and they're gearing up to fight back. But even as he prepares for another legal battle, his fans are rallying. In a way that feels different. This isn't noise, it's organized, passionate, and personal. A global fan movement is taking shape, urging boycotts of brands that turned their backs on him. They're not just defending a celebrity, they're standing up for someone they believe was wronged. And still, through all of this, Kim Ji-won hasn't tried to center herself in the narrative. She hasn't played the sympathy card. She hasn't dropped vague hints or cryptic social media clues. She's just stayed. And in a world where loyalty is often transactional, her quiet constancy is striking. Whether this is a romantic relationship, a deep friendship, or something still undefined. One thing is clear, the connection is real. And maybe that's exactly why it works. Maybe it's the fact that they've kept it sacred, untouched by the spotlight. That gives it strength. So we're left with the question. Was Kim Soo-Hyun's legal victory a solo journey? Or was someone beside him the entire way, helping him stand when everything else seemed to fall apart? For many fans, the answer feels obvious, and they'll keep watching. Not out of obsession, but out of belief that one day, this quiet love story might step gently into the light. Not because it needs attention, but because it's finally ready. If you believe in love, that doesn't need applause to be powerful. Go ahead and like this video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and hit subscribe for more moments that go deeper than the headlines. Because sometimes, the strongest stories are the ones unfolding softly right in front of us.